Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to A Casual Survival here in Space Engineers. I hope you're all doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week so far. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all hanging out, joining the conversation in the Discord server and in the comments section. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Alright, so if you remember in the last episode, we got our our conveyor system fixed. And as you can see, our weapon system is online. So we're doing good there. We need to still drill this out and get that all done. Whee! Let me just refill and all that good stuff while we're at it. Alright. We put in lighting in here. So we do have a little bit of lighting. Not very aesthetic, is it? Yeah, might have to fix that. We have to get this area done. Okay. I think we're still waiting on this to do its thing. Alright, so we fixed our conveyor system. That's all now working. As you can see. Oh, might actually be done. I'm just doing this up real quick, guys. But as you remember, we got that done. We got the conveyor fixed. We put in the connectors, started working on We started working on the connectors on the hangar bay for the ships and rovers. that's a good thing. We're also starting to get an idea of what the what's coming in the next updates for Space Engineers and Space Engineers 2. My understanding is that the items for multiplayer, vertical slice are not ready yet. And there's one of our connectors. So, and from what I can tell, from what I understand, and I might be wrong, so I might be wrong about this, but it kind of would suggest that that Keen Software House has settled on getting the water physics, that vertical slice done. Because when you stop and think about it, you're actually not really all that far away from the release of that vertical slice, I don't think. I'd have to go back and look at the roadmap to see when they're planning on releasing that. But my understanding is that they haven't even started on the multiplayer vertical slice yet. And in many ways, that actually would make sense. That, you know, you wouldn't necessarily want to... You wouldn't necessarily want to start on that until you're got most of the basic stuff done for the game. So for most games, multiplayer is probably the last thing you want to be doing. Probably the last bit of features you want to be implementing. Because then you can make sure the rest of it, you can debug everything else, make sure everything is working before you even get to multiplayer. Because then by that time, you really shouldn't have too much of a problem implementing multiplayer. And there's a lot of things that are always going to be wrong, that can go wrong. So as a software developer, you generally tend to want to limit that where you can. Now we do know the update that is coming for Vertical Slice 2. I think they're calling it Vertical Slice 2.3. We do know some work on GPS is coming, as well as key binding stuff. So it sounds like they're listening to community feedback about that, which is good. I think I was commenting about that in the Stationeers episode this week as well, is that I kind of wish that Stationeers had a GPS system like Space Engineers does. So you can mark where you've been for ore and whatnot. But that's just me. Okay, so let's get this. So anyway, I am looking forward to that. I'll be excited to try that and bring Space Engineers 2 to the channel. We own the game. We have it in the vault, so it's an expense we do not have to pay. Thankfully. Okay. How are we doing here? Oh yeah, we got plenty. So I think we're doing good there. Ooh, there's an unknown signal. Let that come down. So that's, we'll be able to bring that to the channel pretty fast when I feel like we're ready. I'm kind of waiting for certain things to happen with Space Engineers 2 before I bring it to the channel. I am kind of hoping that they will put in a sandbox survival mode so that people don't have to so that people can start building their own gameplay. And I know why Merrick wanted to do it the way they're doing it right now. But I think I think that might have been an oversight. But that's just me. But I understand why he's wanting to do it the way he's doing it, so I can't hold it against him. Because quite frankly, as a software developer, I'd probably do the same thing, so. I had a funny laugh the other day, too. I had somebody tell me that they're a network engineer, which is really cool. I'm happy to hear that we've got network engineers that are subscribed to the channel. That's really awesome. I have nothing against network engineers. I think they do a great job, and they complement the industry very well. I've also had, interestingly, I've had people try to tell me they've worked for Cisco. And for those who don't know, Cisco is a major information technology company that does a lot of work. They make motors, routers, things like that. I'm sure at one time you've probably had a router or internet modem made by Cisco. But that's their area of expertise, and they do a pretty darn good job. Alright, let's go grab that unknown. We haven't grabbed an unknown in a while. Look at all this fog out here today. Gotcha. There we go. I got some cobalt out of it. So yeah, That's pretty cool if you had a chance to do that. But the person, sadly, the person that was telling me that, when you start asking them questions that somebody that really did work for Cisco would know or should know, they weren't able to really answer those questions. And I was not even asking anything that would be considered confidential or that you'd need a non-disclosure agreement for. Went the wrong way. And here's the thing: when you work for a company like Cisco, you're gonna know certain things, and so I was asking questions about what they made, you know, things like that, and they couldn't really tell me, and unfortunately, some of that is probably because of non-disclosure agreements and confidentiality and proprietary information. That's fine. But, no. People should probably be a little bit more careful if they're going to say they if they work for a firm that they don't really work for. That's what I'm trying to get at. But anyway, the folks that have subscribed to the channel that are information network engineers, welcome aboard. It's really cool to have y'all here. I'm really excited to have that and be able to hang out with you guys. All right. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so what's the moral of this? Well, the moral is Don't try telling me something. The moral of it is, folks. Anyway, I'll leave it there. But yeah, if you're a network engineer, shout out to you guys for all the hard work you do in the information technology industry as well. You guys are cool. All right. Let's see. I kind of... This battery? Yeah, I do. Is that the right way? Jawohl. All right, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. We'll let that do its thing. So as you can see, we're oh yeah. Grab some more steel plate quickly. Let's see. Okay. Put a build and repair in here. Into okay. Let me go grab some more steel plate. Okay. Alright, so now we do... Yeah. Yeah. And let's go with our large block, shall we? Okay. That'll be for our build and repair. And now, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Knew I was going to need that. Okie dokie. Alright, so now we need the T section. La 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 dee dee dee. Okay, let's put in the straight conveyor here. Okay. Alright, so now we'll put this back. Boom, boom. We'll put a... I'm going to throw a T-junction in here just to make sure. Because if we want to be able to... Yeah. Alright. And you can put a conveyor. And then we can put another build. I like saying that word. I don't know why. I heard somebody say it and just... It's stuck. Yeah. Okay, so then we gotta build and repair. Build, that's funny. Come over here, recharge ourselves real quick. I guess we better... maybe it wasn't in here. Ah, yeah, right here. There we go. All right, that's now back to normal. Ready to go? Yeah. All right, cool. We can paint her pink, ladies and gents. Rid of that stupid battery. There we go. Now, I think that's the only battery. Make sure I didn't stuff one in here. Nope. Go up top side, make sure there's not another one up here. I don't remember how many batteries I put in here, to be honest with you. Alright. I think we got them all. Alright. So next time, next episode, we can continue working on that. Got a build and repair ready to rock and roll downstairs. And, we just got to wire up all the conveyors and everything. But that'd be easy to do. Alright. Anything else up here I want to do? So, I need to fix these lights up here. Yeah, okay, gotta fix that too. We got a lot to do still on the base. And I know you guys are like, when are you gonna get to actually doing the shipbuilding? Rest assured, shipbuilding is a-coming. Grab this unknown signal over here real quick like a... just like a Yogi Bear. I used to like Yogi Bear when I was a kid. Cool. See what this unknown signal gives us. Now, Keen did actually give us that, did actually say Keen actually did say there were issues with the unknown signals in the new unknown signals in Space Engineers, so that's pretty apparent. They somehow broke that system. I do not know how they did it. Nanner, nanner, nanner. I beat you back, lightning. I know it sounded like a child just now. Alright, let's see. Where are you? Needs interior plate, motor, construction, small steel tube. Alright. That's not hard to deal with. Okay. Alright. Go grab... See what we can grab. Let's see, let's build a... And... Alright, we're making everything we need. Okay, we're gonna get there. Alright, cool. Okay. Got that. Go grab more doodads here. Let me hit pause here. We'll fix this up, finish this up, and then we'll call it an episode. Because I do have to get some work done today. Okay. Alright, I do have to get some work done today, so we'll get this finished and then we'll call it an episode there. Okay, that just needs construction of small steel there. All built. That just needs small steel tube. Okay. Alright, so just construction, small steel tube, and we'll have that all done. Awesome! They call him Awesome Sauce. Okay. 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 You just need small steel tube. You need metal grid and large steel tube and construction. Yeah. Alright. Let's grab the small steel tube first here. Actually, let's grab the large steel tube first. To a 10. Okay. And we're gonna need metal grid too. Need 6 of those. Okay, we almost got the stuff we need for the build and repair in place. Okay, so it looks like we need 13 metal grid. You? Alright, I need 15 computer. That shouldn't be hard to do. Alright, let me do my painter pink color. Set up. Hello, Mr. Bob. Hello, Bob the Builder. It'll be Bob 6. Grab it for a weld. Yes, help others, obviously. Painter pink. Yeah. Turn you on. Small steel tube. That's all we need. Small steel tube. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so now we'll have that conveyor now sorted. Hey. And there we go. It is working. We'll just go back over here real quick and verify that it is working. It is. Yep. Should reach to the end here. All right. You steal a couple of steel plates. So. I think it's probably going to take a little while to do this now, but we're doing good. Okay. So I'm just waiting for it to tell me I can hit these 3 blocks here, guys. That's all I'm waiting for now. That shouldn't take us too long. Okay, can hit that one. So should be able to hit these 2 here. And hit that one. Now all I need to do is have it hit that block there. Once it hits that, we'll be okay. Come on, hit the block. Hit the block. Come on. All right. Getting close. Come on. I'll just put it in. Yeah, okay, I can. Alright, good. Alright. Okay, so we'll just get this wall in. I don't anticipate our base being any bigger than this, and any deeper anyway. That's what I should probably say. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I think what I will do is we'll leave it there for this episode. I will let this play off camera and do its thing. And get us welded up a little more. And we'll see how far this goes and what I need to do on this side. Because we're going to need to start constructing these walls too. And we still have to build the power room and do upstairs as well. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet kangaroo, pet koala bear, pet panda bear, I don't know. Pet dragon. Pet salamander. Anyway, by sharing a link to the channel with others, it does help this wonderful channel grow, helps our wonderful community grow as well. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I shall see you all in the next episode. I do hope you have a safe wonderful and successful rest of your week, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy gaming!